Hello everyone, myself Papita Shri, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. So today we are going to see about the introduction for C programming. So before that we need to know about what is C programming. So it is a general purpose programming language and it's a popular language and it is simple and flexible to use. Okay, so machine, it is a completely a machine dependent and it's a structured programming language which has been used in different applications, different and various applications. Okay, so it is a base for the programming. Without knowing C we cannot able to move for C++, Java, Python. So basic program is C. So we, before going to write any program, we need to know about the C basic language. Okay, so if we know C means, then we can easily understand the knowledge of other languages like C++, Java, Python, .NET, and we are using the concept of C. Then history of C language. So these are all the histories. In 1916 it was international, it was invented, alcohol was invented by international group, and in PCPL was invented in 1967, B was invented in 1970, and C was invented in 1972, and K and R C invented in 1978. In 1989 ANSI C was invented, and in 1990 ANSI ISO-C was invented. So here, alcohol is an international group. Moving on to the next one is BCPL. So it was invented by Martin Richards, and B, it was invented in the year 1970, and it was invented by Ken Thompson. And next one is C. So C is invented by Dennis Ritchie in the year of 1972. Then K and RC. So that is Kernighan and Ritchie. So here it was invented in 1978. Then ANSI committee invented ANSI C in the year of 1989. Then Standard Committee of C99 and C11 was introduced in the year of 1999 and 2011. So here is the history of C language. So Dennis Ritchie was invented in the year of 1972, which he created a new programming language that is said to be as a C programming language. Here this C programming language was developed in Bell Laboratories. So it was created from ALGOL and BCPL and B programming language. So here the C programming language contains all the features of these languages and many more additional concepts which make it unique from other languages. So it is a powerful language which is strongly associated with the Unix operating system. So here nowadays C runs in a variety of operating systems and hardware platforms. To ensure the C language will remain standard, American National Standard Institution, that is ANSI, defined a commercial standard for C language in the year of 1989. So later it was approved by the International Standard Organization ISO in 1990. C programming language is also called as ANSI C. Okay. So languages such as C++, Java are developed from C only. As I told earlier, it was developed, it is the basic language. So these languages have been widely used in many platforms and many new technologies. So here C forms a base for many other languages which we are used in current time. Next, where C is used, what are the applications involved in C? So it is used in embedded system, and it is used for developing system applications. Also it is used for developing desktop applications. Then most of the applications by Adobe. Then used for developing browsers and their extensions. Then Google's Chromium. It's also used to develop the databases like MySQL. Then used in developing an operating system, Apple, Microsoft and Symbian, and used for compilation production and used in IoT applications also. So here are the real world applications which was used in C. So here operating system, embedded system, graphical user interface, then programming platforms, new programming platforms, Google, Mozilla, compiler designs, gaming and animations. So first one is operating systems. So here these operating system can be developed using a high level programming language. So later on initially we used to develop a C program by using Unix. In day by day later on we usually used to use in Windows, and nowadays we are using Android applications that also scripted in C. Next, embedded system. In C programming language is considered an optimum choice when it comes to scripting applications and drivers of embedded systems. GUI. Next, graphical user interface, which has been used for Photoshop, then Illustrator, which has been used by the script of C language. Next, other programming platforms. Okay, so here basic concept for C++ is object oriented programming language. Then other than that we are using MATLAB, mathematical calculations as well as, and it uses to calculate, used for fastest computation of programs. Next one, Google also scripted by using C or C++, and many of the projects was handled in Google open source community. The program was written either in C or C++. The same for Mozilla Firefox and Thunderbird. It's an open source and it's a client project. It also developed using C and C++. Next, MySQL. So it's an open source project which has been used for database management systems. Then compiler system. It is used to creating the compilers by you. It was written in C. So it has been associated with C, and it's a low level language and it making easier for comprehensible by the machine. So here are the compilers: DevC, C language C, MingW and Apple C. These are all the other popular compilers. Next one, gaming and animations. Here C programming is relatively faster than Java as well as Python. So it is a compiler based. It has several applications for gaming sectors. So here it has been used for, it has been designed for gaming and used for animations also. So why we are learning C? So here we have been provides faster executions. Programming languages is a basic language and the concepts has been shared. What the concepts means: data types, operators, control statements. These are the concepts has been shared, and it have 32 keywords for make the programmers very efficient, and it's a portable language. Then how it is work? So it is worked by C compile language by writing a source code, compiling a source code, then linking the objects files for program execution. So here are the popular compilers available in online: CLang compiler, portable C compiler, Turbo C, which has been used for the execution of the program. So here is the summary of the program. C programming language. So here it was developed by Dennis Ritchie, 1972. It's a low programming level language which is close to machine level language. Then it's a robust and it has been used for many applications, and mainly it is used for software development, and it supports various operating systems, and compilers linking process has been used here. Then it's a high portable language. Next is the fundamental rules. So here the fundamental rules of the C programming language. So here C statement having some separate rules. Uh, it has been instructed with sensitive language, and it ends with semicolons, and white space is required between keywords and identifiers. So every C program must contain a main function, and the commands has been nested. So the variables must be declare the variables in between, in the declaration section before we have been used. Okay, next one, fundamental rules. So fundamental rules, here how we can basically use the C program by using token. So token is a smallest individual unit in a program. So here this has been used for collection of various tokens in C programming language. Then it can take only one statement for executions, and it's also called a collection of various tokens. Thank you. Remaining we will be seeing in the next video.